Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Capital Conflict. Thankfully, we're back after a win. That's just for both of us. Sorry, Mike. So I gotta be respectful with this one still. But big up, everybody. It's great to be back. We had to win, and we won, even though it was shaky for long periods. I have to give West Ham their props. They came out of a good game plan and everything. But we're gonna touch on everything in that game and the Tottenham match. Obviously, we got to talk about Arsenal whooping Manchester City, but I'm going to save that for when Northside gets here. Man's just running late, but you already know the great saying of this channel and Chelsea YouTube in general: lateness is greatness. So while you're here, while you're waiting, enjoy the show, hit the likes, sub to Mikez, sub to Jay. The links are down in the description below. Rise up everybody's sub count. And yeah, big up to every single one of you that's in here. Jay, you guys not only got an away win, you got a clean sheet. How are you feeling with your weekend, bro?
I feel dirty. I feel like a cheater. I feel like it's wrong to be happy, man. I keep saying this. It doesn't feel right celebrating a win, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I can't complain about 3 points. We stunk it out. This is what I've been crying out for the whole season. Just think out a result. Set the team up properly. Big up Northside, man. Set the team up properly. And yeah, man,
big up, man.
We got the 3 points. 3-point collectors. Put your hands up. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to do that.
My bad.
If it weren't you, it was going to be me. It was going to be one or the other. Yeah, Jay, great to have you on the channel, man. Big up. Northside, welcome back. Hope everything's good, man. Big up, bro.
Big up, man. Big up to everyone, man. Mikez, Jay, love having me on again, Lewis. Yeah, man. All good, man. 3-point collectors, man. So yeah, but yeah, it is ways we move.
And last but not least, Mikez. It had to be one of us that was in the hot seat this week. It was either going to be you or me, and thankfully my manager realized that he can make subs before the 70th minute. And I think that was the difference between both teams. But how are you feeling? How's your weekend? Hope everything was good, bar the football.
Yeah, same old apart from West Ham. And yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I guess we'll get into it in a minute, I guess. But yeah, big up everyone, man. Big up the panel as always. Big up the chat. Yeah, it's good to be back on.
Come on, G. Now, obviously, we'll start on the Chelsea game. We'll get it over and done with for you. I want to know it from your side, how you felt coming out of the game. Because honestly, in the first half, I was genuinely impressed with your game plan. You guys were solid defensively. You guys had a very good press in the midfield. At times, you were pushing us back into our own half really well. And you were frustrating us for long periods. And we couldn't really find a way to get through you. And when we did, we were just bottling the chances. Everybody was just shooting wide. I think it really just came down to depth on the bench. And we already know you guys have awful injury issues this season. Our bench finally got utilized. And we can see the results of doing that. It felt like one of the games from earlier in the season where we're a bit iffy in the first half and we kick into life a little bit more in the second. But how are you feeling coming out of another loss at the Bridge?
Yeah, obviously we lose here all the time. But my whole thing is if you're gonna lose, you got to lose with integrity. I think that's the first time we've lost with integrity or ever in this season. Put it that way. Every time we lost this season, it's just been a thumping. It's just been embarrassing. But with Potter, it's been a case of, okay, I know what you're trying to do. We've addressed that before. But with the game plan, as you said, I was really impressed. I think that's one of the most solid defensive performances I've seen, for about 3 years in the league. I'll say that. I'll go far and say that, because even all your goals were basically, you didn't really cut through us, but you made your own luck in a sense. You made your own luck with your own quality. When it got to Neto, you finished it. When the first and the second goal, cool, it is what it is, own goal, but you make that. You got to make that happen, sort of thing. But with that, in the first half, at the 4 in midfield, kept it tight, and we weren't retaining the ball as much. But when we did attack, we still had the intention to attack, which is the differences I can see with this manager compared to the previous managers. There is no intent when you have the ball. If you're going to be solid defensively, at least have some form of attack when you do have the ball. You still got to focus on both rather than focusing on just playing with the ball or just without the ball. Even the players that
were waiting for us to make a mistake, which worked perfectly because we're the kings of giving away dumb goals this season, but it worked.
Yeah, for sure. Like the game went exactly how I said it would in the previews that was on. We take the lead in the first half, and then we concede 2 goals. It literally went exactly how I thought it would, and it didn't surprise me when that goal came about for us because it felt like you guys were still a bit shaky on the ball at the back a little bit when we did initially pressure in midfield. Just because I saw that coming from Colwell a little bit, like he was giving away the ball quite a bit, but we just didn't punish him. Like Kudus would do something stupid like foul him when Bowen's through a goal. Or we just not retain the ball. Soler against Reece James is a bit of a mismatch apart from one run in the second half because Soler was drifting too far up to the left.
I thought it was one of your better players as well, though.
Yeah, I think most people, most of the players did like held themselves high apart from Kudus. I know a lot of people like him, and I like him. I think there's a player there, of course. I've complimented him and held him high a lot of times, but recently, especially under Potter, you're playing in your position now. There's no excuses. I need a good 90-minute performance from you. And to be honest, he was a big hindrance in build-up. Like when he was dropping deep and trying to retain the ball, etc., kept giving the ball away from to the other side. When Cresswell was trying to control the ball, he's not even driving with the ball anymore. He's not spinning anyone anymore. I don't know what's happened in terms of that, but he needs to fix it up because when everyone comes back, like Somerville, and I guess when Evan Ferguson gets his debut, he needs the whole bench. Him and Paquetá, both of them. They both need to hold bench. I know he didn't play yesterday. That's kind of my point, just in general
as well, because I thought his issues with him playing out of position. Because I remember last game I saw him playing, he was up top for you guys.
Yeah, but it's not a complete foreign position to him though. He has played false 9 before, like at Lyon and stuff as well. But it's also a case of when you have played in your position, you're not really given enough. You're kind of panicking with the ball too much. But also, I was impressed with the players that weren't are not fashionable. The players that I don't even rate, like Soufal, like just heading everything away. He did his job, right centre back. He did his job. Against Sancho, I don't expect you to hold yourself up because it's Jadon Sancho. You're going to get mugged by him regardless.
I'll be real. Sancho, the last couple of games, been a bit spooky, personally.
Yeah, but even then, Soufal was stumbling to try and even defend him. So I'm not even. I don't expect anything from you because of how useless you are 1v1 defensively. But in the air, he was actually decent. He played in right centre back in the 3. So I was impressed with him. Even someone like an Andy Irving, who probably nobody knew who he was outside of West Ham before this. Like even we didn't know who he was in the summer. Like we had no idea when we signed him, when he joined our club. We had no reason. Like, who the fuck is this? Just some random NPC that just randomly appeared in our club. But when he actually has played, he's shown that he's got some technical qualities to him. Like it makes it so ironic that as soon as Mavropanos came on, we conceded 2 goals. It's like it's just typical, man. That's the one thing I'll criticize Potter on. Soufal didn't need to come off. And Mavropanos didn't need to come on. Like with the subs that he made,
trying to be the hero for like the whole last 20 minutes.
Oh, bro,
I remember
why did you take that shot?
Wan-Bissaka wide, right, in a brilliant position to get the ball, and I think he went for a shot with his weak foot outside the box. Like, who are you?
Yeah, who do you think you are?
You can't even do that with your strong foot.
Bro, he's so useless. He's just useless. Like, he tried to score for you guys earlier. He nearly scored a header for you lot.
Goal. Yeah,
he was even your best player. Like, this is the thing. Like, I think with what we do, we can take a lot of good things out of rather than bad things. Like, apart from Mavropanos and Kudus, there's a lot of good that I can take from that. It's just a case of we didn't attack the greatest, but I understood the game plan. Like cutting off the lanes, keeping the 4 tight in midfield, and knowing when to press and when to sit back. It was nice balance. It was just a nice balance with the way we approached the game in general. Like it gave us a lot of hope. And just when we do let shots off and goal, you got to test the keeper more. Like when we actually did get the chances in the second half, just shoot. Kudus was taking so long to shoot. Like Wan-Bissaka was taking so long to shoot. Emerson was taking so long.
This is why I'm saying like Jorgensen had like the bare minimum in terms of his performance. It's just better than what I've seen in the last 4 months from Sanchez. But even then, it's like, bar the goal, I don't really remember him having to do too much other than just keep things ticking on the ball.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Because we're that down bad.
Yeah, and he didn't. This is the thing. As much as we have injuries, as much as I can use that as an excuse, you had a transfer window to rectify that. And you only signed Evan Ferguson. We needed 2 attackers minimum, regardless of sales.
At least you signed a striker. We all out here dying for one.
I know,
it's just this side.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, it had a lot to do. We still got 3 centre-backs, and one of them was Mavropanos, so really we've got 2 centre-backs. You still got midfielders that aren't good enough on the ball. Like, all our midfielders need to be upgraded on. Like, I actually really like Souček's performance. Yesterday, just winning the ball back and keeping it simple. He did well. He did his job. But everyone needs to be upgraded on. Everyone in midfield. Like all these people that aren't good at, like, technically on the ball. Like a lot of Potter's midfielders that he's had at Brighton, physically good, but good on the ball as well. The Caicedos, the Basumas, even when Lallana was there, him dropping deep, McAllister, like they all can retain the ball very well. The only one that can really do that in deeper areas is Irving and Orford, who Orford's a youngster. He's the guy who came on at the end. He was all right. He was all right, but he's raw right now. He's only had a couple first team appearances. I was impressed with Ollie Scholes when he came on. Again, Ollie Scholes, every time he's come on, like before Emerson at left wing back, he's made an impact. Good defensively, good going forward. And that's the big change in our direction as a club. Like we are going like for like trying to integrate more of the youth players, which is fine because the youth group that we have right now, this is the best group to include right now. The Skulls, the Orfords, the Earthies, the Potses, the Robinsons, etc. There's quite a lot in the Caseys. Like there's a lot of good players that we can include from the youth system, and luckily we've got a manager to do that. And cool, if you want to use the excuse that you can't spend, well, you ain't got an excuse anymore. You've got a youth team now. You can play some of the kids and integrate them through. And luckily we've got a manager to do that because the previous two managers didn't do that at all. And it's good that Potter's being ruthless in terms of his team selections as well. He's not afraid to take people off, which is what I like. But when he has a 40-fit squad, I have more hope because he'll be able to utilize his game management a lot more when he has more options off the bench. Like Guilherme, I know he's been like rumored to leave, but he should have come on a lot earlier. Yeah, and he was only on for like 3-4 minutes. So when we come up against Brentford in 2 weeks, I need to see him because he ain't leaving, so play him. But overall, I was really happy with the performance, but still with the result. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm happy, even though we lost or whatever. I'm happy with the performance from what I can see in the long term. But I'm not happy with the result, of course. But yeah, I can't lie. It's still we've got a long way to go.
Yeah, that's the thing I got from you guys' game too, because like I remember the 3-0 and I remember this performance. And it was night and day just in your approach and like the way you guys handled the match. And obviously, like it just came down to, I think, a better squad and a better bench at the end of the day. But the game plan made a lot more sense. You lot playing the highlight against us was suicidal work from Lopetegui. This one, I could argue, I've seen like 5-6 West Ham games this season. Majority have been defeats. That's probably been your best defeat that I've seen this season.
I got a question for Mikez. Would you say that you can see the building blocks that Potter's trying to put in place for your team? Because I watched your game back. I watched the full 90 minutes back. And I thought I was actually impressed. Like, that was actually a game I enjoyed watching from both ends. You know what I'm saying? So would you say that now you can actually see what Potter's trying to do? And if so... Yeah.
No, wait, your mic. Jay, your mic. Can't hear you. We can't hear you, bro. Have we frozen for him?
I don't know. I can't hear him.
I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Am I back?
Yeah. Whatever you said cut out. It all cut out. No, you're all good. You're good now. Whatever you said, we didn't hear any of that.
Can you not hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. So just finish with the end of your question. Wait. What's going
on? No, now we can't hear you. Now we can't.
Yeah, you put it on and then you put it off.
It's like Spurs, bro.
But like answering that, like, yeah, I can see the building blocks, but that's the difference when you referenced the game earlier, the reverse fixture when we played the high line. It wasn't even just a high line. We went man to man. Like we put Alvarez and Rodriguez on Jackson and Palmer. It was one of the worst like tactical moves I've seen from a West Ham manager ever. And that proves from what the previous manager was doing to this manager. And that reverse fixture was what made me manager out. Like in the first time, we were only like 5 games in. With this manager, I saw what we were trying to do one training session in. One training session, like just before the Villa game in the FA Cup, was when he got appointed. I saw one training session. I know what you're trying to do. Already you're better than the previous manager. That's not exactly saying a lot, is it? It's not saying much. And to be honest, I'm really happy with what I can see. And I don't do the whole trust the process nonsense because I'm not about that. But what I can see is like building blocks are there. We're trying to play football, but he knows to switch it up game in, game out and set up differently off the ball depending on the team, which is good to have that pragmatism, but also keep to your principles at the same exact time, which is fine. That's what makes you a balanced manager. Like, it doesn't have to just be good on the eye. It doesn't have to just be defensive. It can be both. You can have both.
I'll say it's a good thing he's at your club as well, because like with us, we never had the patience for him. Because like form was already an issue and the squad weren't good enough and there were higher expectations and all of that. For you guys, it's just about getting you back in the race for Europe.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I think he's capable of that. He's a solid manager. I don't think he's like world class or anything, but he's a good one. He's a good coach.
Yeah, he's a tier below. Like, he's meant to be like a tier below what the big six clubs are. I think he's made for that type of pressure, because there's pressure at West Ham, but it's not pressure like Arsenal and Chelsea, for example. It's a different kind of pressure. Like, you still got pressure here, but we expect different things. We expect you to, because we're in the London Stadium now, we expect you to challenge the big boys, but challenge the big boys from our perspective, where it's like you can be a big fish in a small pond or whatever, rather than you suffering in this large pond that you weren't made for. It's out of your depth. It's out of your depth, sort of thing. Like, I like the fact that he can tweak things in game as well, where he doesn't have to wait until 45 minutes, 65 minutes, whatever, to then change something. He can make an early sub when he wants to. He can make an early tactical tweak if he wants to. And that's what's going to really give us an advantage compared to what we've had under previous managers, where we're just getting booked off the park. And as fans, we're just sitting there like cucks watching our misses get banged. That's the equivalent of watching West Ham previously. But now, and we don't have to be cucks anymore, which is a good thing.
Have a bit of fight. I hear it. When you get a bit of a renewed belief in your team, it's like, I'm not going into a game expecting to lose and hoping it's a light scoreline. We can actually fight for something. I hear that. Now I feel the same way about Chelsea now as well, just because we finally went back to like what we were doing earlier, which is like be proactive, make subs a little bit earlier. Like all the changes that we made improved us. Bringing on Hiu, like we've been asking for ages, just give him some minutes and let him show whatever worth that he has. And it's part of the reason why we bagged the equalizer, because he took two of the defenders with him. So he had decent enough link play, gave me more than what Jackson was doing in the last couple of matches, let alone in that game. Cool, nice improvement. Neto comes on, good improvement. We actually try and shore up the defense after we get the second goal and we bring Chalobah on and we take Palmer off. There's a lot more things that Maresca's been doing now in this game that I haven't seen him do before. And I don't want to say too much because, again, I do feel like you make changes to be proactive. It is a bit of the bare minimum, but it's good to see him doing that because I haven't seen him do this in a fucking minute. Now, I need you to build on what we've seen. Look, I'll be so real. Jorgensen, you gave me a 5 out of 10. That's enough for him to start the next 5 games from me because Sanchez has dropped me 2 out of 10s in nearly every match. The bare minimum is already an improvement. Levi Colwill, bench.
What did you like think of him? Because this guy was sloppy even before the goal. Like the only thing Kudus was doing was giving him problems.
It's not even just that game. Here's the thing. It's like, look, we had Tosin and Chalobah against Wolves. We won 3-1. I had no issues with the defense. The only goal we conceded was because that idiot goalkeeper dropped a corner from a Wolves team that weren't even putting in good corners throughout the match. Then we put Colwill back into the lineup. He was poor against Man City, and he was poor in this game too. Now, people are going to tell me he's 21 and all of that. I understand. Like, we've seen this with centre-backs before. I use Christensen as a great example. He needed a bit of time to, like, get the experience and, like, grow into his body and become more physical. But with Christensen, he weren't really a starter like that until that point. Colwill, you got to drop back down to the bench. You wanted to prove yourself as a starter? Nah. Look, the only starting centre-back that I truly believe walks into the lineup is Fofana when he's fit, because we're still missing that guy. Colwill, nah. Give me Tosin, give me Chalobah. And also, I know we had this conversation before as well. And like, I'll be real, the experience, he's proven you correct. I won't front.
I've been here for many years, man. I've been here for many years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my qualifications on, youth squads. But yeah, man, this is the thing. I never really understood why your fan base were hyping up Colwill. I didn't see the talent. You know what I mean? I didn't really see the talent. And there's too many things about his game. I've seen him so many times, bro, like, do stupidness, even in the box, cost you a penalty or be too rash in the box. Obviously, he gave away that pass straight to Bowen. I don't know what he was doing, bro. I just don't. The thing is with young players, you can see a young player doesn't have to be complete, but you need to see glimpses of a great player, and you need to see them be very good on the basics at least. You know what I'm saying? There's basics in football and basics that you expect from certain positions that they have to have. And I just don't see the awareness. I don't see the reading of the game or making the right challenge at the right time. I just find him a little bit rash. I find him a little bit, and then when he is trying to be proactive,
That is the word.
He's clumsy.
That's the word.
And
Remember, do you see the equaliser as well? By the way, because he nearly fucked that for us because he was trying to body Bowen off the ball. We caught life on that one.
Yep.
Like if you guys got it taken away for that, it would be completely deserved. But it's like you're referees. Referees.
Yeah, bro, but that's the thing, man. I don't know. You guys did have opportunities, though. You had Enzo that missed a chance. You did have Madueke that missed a chance. Even though you lot weren't amazing, we've been saying that your performances as of late haven't been that great. You had Cole Palmer with a free kick that got saved as well. You weren't amazing, but it was a result that you needed. You're 2 points ahead of Man City right now. You're in the top 4. That's your aim in terms of in the league. Obviously, you would like to aim higher, but that's the bare minimum that you would accept. I know, obviously, you got Newcastle and Man City breathing down your neck. Bournemouth ain't that far as well. They're on 40 points, so they're only 3 points ahead. But at the same time, your squad didn't get strengthened the way that the fan base wanted. And at least your manager, I know don't accept that, but at least your manager is being proactive in the things that we've been criticizing. I've seen Chelsea games and he's taken too long to make changes. He's improving on that aspect. Obviously, changing the goalkeeper. Hopefully, he continues that. Because obviously, if he goes back to the same old crap, then it's like, you ain't really learned from your mistakes, innit? But ultimately, I mean, you got the win, innit? You got the win, but your performances do need to step up. For consistency, you need the performances to be matching results. And when they're not, like it's been at times with Arsenal, then we always got egg in our face because there's a lot of games that our performances don't match the result. Obviously, the Man City game is a different one. I do think we deserve that result. But yeah, it's just one of them ones, man. I think like with Chelsea, you guys know what you need in the summer. And if you don't get what you need in the summer, I think Chelsea fans should be protesting. You don't get what you guys are being extremely patient, especially
after wait until the summer. Like, if we don't get top 4, I'm on it as soon as the last match day's over. You guys have fucked the last 2 windows. I've been saying it for the last few weeks. Self-sabotage. You had a team that just needed a couple of tweaks to not even just get top 4, be competing for the league title. It's taken us till February for Maresca to grow the balls to drop Sanchez and ignore all the pressure from up above to keep playing him. Keep doing that. But with everything else, like, we had both strikers potentially pull up with injuries. Thankfully, it's nothing serious, but on deadline day, when we spent all window begging and pleading for a strike, it was so fucking ironic that both of them pull up. And like, with Jackson, I don't even like. I can't be bothered no more. Like, I still believe in the level of the player, but it's like, look, you ain't scored since December, innit? We're in February.
Your club could have done what my club should have done as well. And what I'm going to say applies to both Arsenal and Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Santiago Jimenez going for 32 million euros to AC Milan. Could he do any worse than what we already have? I mean, can he really do any worse? I mean, that's not something that a club of the size of Arsenal or Chelsea can't take the hit on. I mean, we've taken bigger hits. Yeah, I'm saying, how much did we pay for Xhaka? Yeah, I'm saying, how much have we paid for a lot of bums? Look at Moreno, he's already a bum. Calafiori, he's already a bum. Do you know what I mean? We've paid for more for players that aren't good enough. We paid 65 million for Kai Havertz.
Yep.
So at the same time,
all we're trying to do is opportunities. Like,
it don't make no sense. It's like surely he's young enough as well, yeah. And we said this on the last show with Max. Max, you remember we were saying, someone like Perstiani at Benfica going for about 15 to 20 million euros. That's a hit that you guys you're going to recruit that on that player. You could probably break even. 32 million, well, it's not 32 million pounds, about 25 million pounds converted from euros. But let's just say 30 million pounds. That's a hit that Chelsea and Arsenal are able to financially take if the player doesn't work out. The player's still young enough and he's still got enough clout of what he's doing in the Dutch league that even if he doesn't work out, you can still make your money and break even at the bare minimum. So why not take the risk? It just doesn't make sense to not show ambition when you're not nailed on for top 4. Arsenal are behind 6 points in the league title. It's pathetic, really. It shows that the clubs are. They're not.
Let me show you our ambition. Here's our ambition.
Oh my days!
Trying to do the willying again. You're not that guy no more.
Yeah, it's not Roman anymore, bro.
Well, we were linked to him as well.
Yeah, you guys were linked with everyone though, but you guys were never going to bid for anyone. Like I know you bidded for Watkins, but we all know what that's about. Come on, like, a blind man can see that. Like this is the
Trying
thing
to
with
hijack a loan move. Do you know how sad
Bro,
that is?
you know what it is. There's too many excuses from Premier League clubs. Like this is the most. I get PSR and all that nonsense, but there's some clubs out there that earn a lot and don't spend that much when it comes to transfer windows and what they recruit over the season. There is no excuses to not go and spend, especially if you're Chelsea and Arsenal, especially if you're a big six club. Especially if you're like even a Man United, for example, they only spent money on a left wing back. Let's not act like I know their financial situation is bad, but if you can spend money on left wing back, you can spend money on a couple positions without having to go into points deduction or whatever. It's really not that.
Aston Villa, bro. Aston Villa showed more intent and more accountability to their squad and to what they're building than Chelsea and Arsenal. That should never be the case.
Hey, we gave them a player. We literally gave them a player just like that. And you know what the funniest thing is, right? We rejected a 6 million loan offer to accept a 5 million loan offer the day after.
Context. Maybe there's context behind it.
To drop $1 million and help a top 4 rival as well. But they briefed to Fabrizio that they didn't want to help a top 4 rival, all while telling Maresca to tell the press all season that top 4 isn't a target for us. Meanwhile, we're hearing that the Nike deal that we have is going to get cut in half if we don't get UCL for another year. Jordan is still waiting for us to become serious so they can take us on after the PSG deal runs out. And we still ain't got a front of shirt sponsor solely because we're waiting for a company to offer us UCL money. But hey, it's not a target. And also, we're going to go help our top 4 rivals with a loan player. It's fine. We got 5 million.
I don't feel like I see this being called out enough up until 2 months ago. Really, like I'll be real. Like I don't think people
were winning.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
we
but
second round then, so it's like I don't care. Just be the chill guys. It's fine.
Yeah, I hear that, but like, listen, every football fan does this. Where you don't talk about it when you're winning and stuff. But like, if you can see from the start that like it's not going to last because of the depth in hand, it's still worth talking about. Because like if he's saying that Nkunku ain't a striker, but that's the only sub he's making up until Mark Guiu got an appearance, that's a worry. Felix going after 6 months,
that's on him though, because you see how with Graham Potter we can say fair play, you use the youth. Because if they can fit that sort of role, give them a try and see what they're on. I've been saying for months, just give Guiu some minutes. For me, João Felix, if Nkunku 8 or 9, João Felix will suit the 9 role for me a lot more. We've gone and loaned him to AC Milan for another 5 mil. Now, I don't care because it was like one of Felix or Nkunku. I would have ideally loaned out Nkunku, but here we are. It's not something I'm going to cry or die on, but it's like we brought in like all these players to try and get rid of half of them. And we've also kind of like nuked that depth and also impacted our Conference League squad with the same breath. Disasi's now gone. Renato Vega's gone. João Felix is gone. We tried to get rid of KDH from December. I think there's even someone else I'm missing. Cassidy, he's another one that's gone. Chukwuemeka, another one that's gone. They're all Conference League players. I'm now thinking, what's our Conference League midfield? I look at the West Ham game, right? There's a clip going around from the end of the match where I think you guys are counter-attacking on us, and Enzo Fernandez is so dead. He can't even run, and everyone's cooking him for giving up. It's like it's just him and Caicedo, just like box to box every single game. They're going to be gassed by the end of it. We're getting rid of the depth that we had, and we didn't even bring back any of the ones that we had on loan. Instead, we decided to spend, I think, 10 million on some guy called Amugu from the French league, who looks like a Lavia regen, but clearly ain't ready for that yet. So I give him 2-3 years because that's what most of our transfers are. Give him 2-3 years, there'll be something. And we're loaning him to Strasbourg next season to bring Santos back. You could have just done that now, but
when does that 3-year period end where you stop waiting? Or are you just going to keep doing that where every season you buy someone for 2-3 years time?
So there's like a core first team that we're not trying to sell. Everything else is like develop, keep in the squad, or flip, and then bring in others, develop and flip, and it just goes on repeat and on repeat. So that's just going to keep going based on what this model is. And I'm not really with that. That's why I'm saying you lot better get me the results now and prove me wrong. Because before, my whole thing was give me the youth, Give me the base and everything, and then add the experience where I need areas of the squad to be improved. That's how I think you build a team for the long term. You have all the long-term players, you have the experienced ones that come in and help us improve now. We're still on that first stage, and we're just doing that on repeat. So you better get me the results, otherwise I'm on a protest in the summer. I'll back it.
I don't know why you can't just do that with your academy, bro. Why can't you just do that with Cobham? That's what you used to do. Use Cobham as the base of doing your money laundering, and then just buy your players that you need. That's what you guys used to do.
It's a new PSR rule. Huh? The new PSR rules, in it, because you know that all the academy graduates are pure profit on the books.
Can you all hear me now? Yeah.
All good. But yeah, they're all pure profit on the books. That's why like everyone just tries to develop and sell them as soon as possible. Unless they're like the generational level talents, like what James and I'm guessing Colwell's meant to be in a few years.
I don't think there's anything generation about Colwell. I'll be real.
Like, he's just a good passer right now, and like not much else.
He's the English Romero. I've been saying this, fam. Colwell is the English Romero, bro. He's the English Romero, man. So rash, no temper control. Like, man, I don't know.
All the fight in the wrong places.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I wanted to ask you quickly though, Lewis, about Lavia, bro, because I've got the same problem with Van der Ven. We'll get on to Tottenham later, but like the fact that he can't stay fit for some reason, because he's been at your club for what, 2 seasons now, and how many like games has he? Do you think that maybe you might have to cut your losses on him and just accept that you're probably never gonna really get 100% from him, or do you think that there's like maybe there's a way around it, bro? Carl, I'm looking at it thinking if this was me, I would have cashed in on him, bro. There's a dumb Premier League club like an Arsenal, like a United that will come and give you 65, 70 million for him. Easy.
Bro, you know what my thing is with injury-prone players? If you can come back and give me the same level immediately, I'll give you all the time in the world. And Lavia is that sort of guy. Reece James is another one. Them two. If you're injured again, cool. It is what it is. But like, I get it, because like our midfield with the 3 of them is at a different level, to a point where I'm calling it the best midfield in the league. And we've missed Lavia so much. As much as we missed Fofana, we've missed Lavia. Not just for the depth, but also for the level that he brings when he plays. He is probably the best midfielder in the league when it comes to just bringing the ball out from the first phase and progressing it to the second. I don't think anybody else comes close to him on that level. Now, I've seen players like beat their injury issues just within a couple of years. Like it's a long time, but it takes a time, and eventually they do it. So as long as I don't have to wait a month for you to get up to speed, I'm fine with it. And Lavia, I don't. Whenever you're throwing back into a game, it's the same 8 out of 10 performance. So I'll give him another year or two. Like, we rushed him back for Crystal Palace last season because like Poch needed a win at that point, and he's been fucked ever since. So that's been what it is. He was never really that injury prone before joining us. It was just Gakon, man, fucking up everything. So I'll give him time. I'll give him some more time. But yeah, I don't know when he's back, actually. I don't even know when he's meant to be returning. Fofana, maybe the end of the month. Sooner the better, because we've been missing his recovery pace. And bar that, we actually don't have much injury issues. Our problem is just we're not bringing anybody in, and we're just ripping apart our midfield depth. But yeah, I think that's everything on the Chelsea section, at least. So again, big up everybody. Sub to everybody's channels. The links is in the description below. Hit the like button as well for everybody that's in here.
Pay
Northside,
your rent, people. Pay your rent.
Right.
Like the stream.
Cheap ass rent. So not even taking any money from you. That's all if you choose to do it. But Northside, fucking hell, man. To talk about a statement and talk about a clapback. I was saying it to Mikez and Jay before we jumped on. For the first time in years, I look at an Arsenal performance and I just have to say fairs. Like, you guys bopped them off the park. You guys should have killed them off even before the equalizer. And City's just... They've showed to me that we were the problem when we faced Man City. It weren't them. It weren't a revival. It was just we fucked up tactically. And you guys, if anything, I think you kept a lookout on that game, because when you guys were defending after 1-0, you guys actually kept the wings locked down as well. And we didn't, which is where they killed us off in the first half. And that's where they grew back into the game. You guys are good in the midfield. City just did nothing in the midfield and were predictable as hell on the wings. And for all like everyone's gonna criticize the whole like stay humble shit and all of that. For me, I get it from a season perspective. For that one game, that one day, you man bopped them 5-1. Like I can't lie, all the bants, all the slander, it's got to run. It is what it is. But I'll let you go, bro. Thoughts on the game?
No, yeah, I agree with you. I think we can build off of what we did in the second half. I think in the first half we was extremely, we're just lackadaisy. Like I don't know. Like Man City, yeah. The problem with Man City was they were creating their own problems in the first half. And what annoyed me is take advantage of that. And now we did take one advantage with Odegaard scoring, but then we had Declan Rice, with a sliding tackle, giving it on the plate to Kai Havertz. And both times, the first time he shot it straight at the goalkeeper, the second one, he didn't even get it on target. These are 1v1s for our highest earner. And this is why I don't rate the guy. Now, he had about 3 or 4 chances in that game before he went on to score his goal. This is the thing. Against better opposition, you ain't going to get back into the game. This is why he's been going missing so many games. They're so poor defensively. They were making their own mistakes. Like, they were appalling. Stones and Akanji were appalling. Ortega was appalling. So all we needed to do is capitalize off of the mistakes that they were doing in the first half. And I felt like we just were giving it to Kai Havertz, and he was just, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he's doing. Odegaard as well took way too long to release Martinelli. Martinelli actually did a really good finish. Really, really good finish. But Odegaard, if you play that faster, and this is the problem I have with Odegaard, is that he doesn't release the ball fast enough. With Ethan, when he receives the ball, he makes the right decision quick. And you need a number 10 that sees the run, because if you hold off the pass, the player's already, if he doesn't, he's going to hold off his run, but he's only going to hold it off for so long. Then by the time you release it, he's already in the offside position, which what happened with Martinelli. But that is mainly the negative. I felt like in the first half, it seemed like we were just playing for the 1-0, that we went 1-0 up and we're just holding on for the 1-0. But in the second half, I was very happy with how we reacted in the second half. I think a lot of players take it upon themselves. Partey scores that goal. Once again, that's not patterns of play. That's Partey taking it upon himself and shooting from outside the box, where normally we want to try and walk it into the box and do a little fancy tapping. I'm happy that the players took it upon themselves. I felt like they took the initiative. Partey, Lewis Skelly as well. He did excellent for his goal as well. He created that out of nothing, dropped the shoulder into the box, slapped it in. I'm really happy for the kid, man. I think he deserves all the minutes. And I think it's a slap in the face of this manager that you went and bought Miko Moreno and Calafiori, when in reality, we've got better than Miko Moreno in that starting 11. He doesn't get in the team when everyone's fit. And Lewis Skelly showing up Calafiori. The kid is excellent going forward, but he's excellent defensively. I rarely see this kid getting cooked. So you can get fullbacks that are able to attack and defend. I mean, we both know that. Ashley Cole, he was excellent in the final third for Chelsea and for Arsenal, but he was excellent as well defensively. So you don't have to have a fullback that only attacks. There are fullbacks that are able to attack and defend. And I feel like also Ethan as well. Once again, limited minutes, 82nd, 83rd minute. I've been saying the manager is not giving him a platform to succeed. He's succeeding off of his own talent. You cannot tell me a player that was man of the match in our cup games. This is over Sterling, Havertz, Trossard, all these men that played, yeah? Yeah, I'm saying this guy is performing. There's been a Premier League game. He come on for 10 minutes and scored as well. Then he got injured. Then he come back, and now he's affecting the game within less than 10 minutes, scoring a goal. The way he slapped that, bro, like the way he cuts in on his left foot, the guy's got a nasty left foot, but he's thriving despite this manager. Remember, this manager was playing, yeah? This manager was playing Marino in the 10, and he's playing Trossard in the 10. Do you know what I'm saying? So the kid is prospering despite of limited minutes, yeah? And I think he deserves a start in the team. But now, this is where the praise stops. This is where the praise stops now, because a one-off game does not change my mind about this team. Can this club win? Can this team win games? Yeah. Under this manager, we've beaten Man City before. But what did we go on to win? Oh, right, because the bench ain't fixed. Because we ain't got a clinical goal scorer. We don't have any world-class players, world-class attackers. 2 defenders scored against Man City. The same way that we needed to rely on Calafiori against Wolves to get us over the line. A Wolves team that Chelsea slapped up 3-1, and you weren't even that great that game. This is the problem. People want to overgas it, yeah, but this bench is still not good enough. I've been saying how many times we've done this show, and I said the only one that's effective off the bench is Ethan. And once again, he proves me right. He's the one off the bench that's effective. Nobody else off that bench, yeah, is as effective as him. Miko Moreno, rubbish. Calafiori, rubbish. Sterling, rubbish. These were the subs, and only Ethan stands out. So I'm not going to allow these Filhos da Puta to even try and gaslight me like I have not seen this story before. Am I happy with the result? Yes. But I've been going through this for 21 years, bro. 21 years. So do not insult my intelligence and tell me off of one result. We didn't lose to Bournemouth. We didn't lose to Newcastle. We didn't lose to Man United. Get kicked out the cup to Man United. I haven't lost to Inter. We haven't dropped points to Brighton. We dropped points to Everton. Why is that? That's because these players are inconsistent. A lot of these players are not good enough, bro. So at the end of the day, I'm not hearing it. Yes, I like Skelly. Yes, I like Ethan. I still am yet to see what their full potential is because we haven't, Lewis Skelly is his first year. Ethan is his first year. But at the same time, the fact that we are relying again on young players, younger than Saka, younger than Martinelli, how did that work out with them? Oh, we won no major honours. And we think that we're going to win major honours with Skelly and Ethan alone, depending on them. It's not going to happen. I've seen this story before. You can't rely on youngsters. And I'm sorry, this season is about winning a major honour. And you cannot tell me, depending on young players to pull us through, is going to bring us any success. We did it years ago with the English corps. You know what I'm saying? With Gibbs and all of them lot, we didn't win anything. Now we've got this youth project. We've not won a major honour. So this is the thing, Lewis, man. These lot are not going to gaslight me. All I'm seeing is news about, Lewis Skelly doing the Haaland bro. You're putting a target on your back and attention to yourself that you don't need to, innit? Just play your game, do your thing, innit? You're not that player yet to start mocking players. Because now you make yourself...
Oh, you didn't like that then?
Nah, do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what it is? Is you're making yourself a target, innit? Like, Arsenal fans are, he's just messing around, Bro, I ain't got time for messing around. I got so much PTSD with this team. I ain't got time for messing around, innit? Just do your thing.
I don't even think it was a messing around thing. I just think like there's a genuine rivalry brewing between Arsenal.
What rivalry? What rivalry? You
guys haven't seen the heat between you guys the last 2 games.
We don't win.
No, I get from a title perspective, there isn't one, but in terms of like the two clubs, there is a bit of a rivalry.
Nah, man, focus on your own game. We don't need to.
Nah, Lewis, it's a big bro, little bro relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit like it's a resentment thing.
I hear that.
I think Arsenal resent City more than their rivals. And I just want to say about quickly on the Lewis Skelly thing. Do you know why that pissed me off? Do you actually know why that actually rattled me? I'm not gonna lie, I turned my TV off when he done it. That rattled me so fucking much. How dare you, bro? How dare you? Do you know what would have been a gangster celebration? If he just run over to the corner flag and didn't celebrate, just stood there. That's for me. But when you sit there, you're mocking Haaland, who's won a treble, 2 golden boots, yeah, another Premier League to add to that, a Club World Cup, right? All of these honours, right? And you're mocking him. And he scored as well. It's not even like he didn't score. He scored. I actually don't think he was City's worst player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was.
Yeah,
he was City's worst player.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get why Arsenal fans would like seeing that. But at the same time, for me, I get what Northside is saying. Now, every fan, rival fan or not, they're going to be watching Skelly, bro.
The players are
going to be watching Skelly. And
you know what I'm saying?
I can't believe I'm out here doing the defense for Arsenal because I get it for Lewis Skelly particularly because he had the whole thing with Haaland where he's like, "Who are you?" last game.
Yeah.
Now we back
that's
the goal.
true, that's
Like, yeah,
true.
now you won't forget, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why.
I like
Lewis,
tribalism and rivalry shit.
Nah,
like
bro.
that.
But the thing is, yeah, it's like, bro, he can do what he wants, innit? I weren't angry at it, but for me, it's like
I know.
I'm always looking at the bigger picture. It's like just celebrate, do your own celebration, yeah, do your thing, and just next game, bro. Because this is the thing, Arsenal fans love these little wins. Oh, look what we did to Haaland. Oh, humble, stay humble yourselves or finish that puta. What are we gonna win at the end of the season? Do you know what I'm saying, bro? I don't even care about all of that, bro. Just be happy about the win. Shut your mouth. Go home. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Get yourself a kebab and go home. There's no need for all
Are there Arsenal fans overdoing it then?
Yeah,
I'll be
Yes.
so real.
Did you see the shirt?
Yeah, no, as in like for the whole season as a whole, because everything I've seen has just more been centered off that one game. Because like nothing's changed in the title race. You're still like 6 points off, potentially up to 9. And I think everybody's still aware of all that.
No, but there's a feel-good factor now, bro. That's what it is. The dopamine starting to hit. Do you know what I'm saying? The dopamine.
What I think it is they just whoop Man City. Like I haven't seen us whoop Man City in.
Oh come on, man!
No, but
Man City.
No,
but that's
what
what-
Man
that's
City.
what-
you-
no,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
that's
what-
the thing you all get to do it. I can't even do it.
I
Nah,
can't
but Lewis, bro, like that, my happiness here. I was happy that we beat City. I had a positive match reaction. I weren't flipping up. It's not that. It's just, bro, all the antics. I don't care for that because we've been bottling league titles. We've been being underwhelming for so many years. I do not care. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm worn out with all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all of that. If the kid wants to do it, let him do it. I just felt like you didn't need to do it. Cool, you want to do it. At the end of the day, who's gonna have the last laugh? Is it gonna be us? Because that's all I care about. Are we gonna win the league? Are we gonna win the Champions League? If not, what is all that celebration really about? What's it gonna amount to? And
You're
I'm
gonna be the ones getting humbled. That's
Because
what
I get it in the moment. I also understand
don't
end of the
care.
season. If you don't win anything, it comes straight back onto you anyway. So
We're
But
not
that's
gonna
why-
win.
But that's why to Northside's point, I don't mind the Lewis Skelly celebration, but the whole stay unbelay nonsense here, bruv. I don't think you got the message. I don't think you Arsenal fans got the message when they were saying stay unbelay because you did listen, did you? You're above City, cool, but you know when you're meant to go above City, you're meant to be the team. You're meant to be where Liverpool are now, but they're doing what
Exactly.
you're meant to be doing in their first season, in the squad that they have, who didn't buy anyone, by the way. Like, fair enough, yeah. That I would understand, like, the dopamine because you beat you beat City 5-1, yeah. But if you beat City 5-1, you're both in the title race, and then you got your get back. Liverpool weren't anywhere near you either, and it's your turn. You're back to where you were like 2 years ago, where you're first and you're clear and you're favourites to win now. I would get it, but this whole stay unbelay afterwards, like you're kind of proving their point. They've already done what you're trying
This
to
is
do.
the thing. Like I said,
I
I weren't
don't
angry at
want
the
to
kid. I weren't angry at the kid, bro. Like I weren't angry at Lewis Skelly. I think he's a great talent. I think Ethan's a great talent. I think he's well deserving of the goal. But then the fans, my fan base, bro. Bro, I don't know. I don't know if they suffer from ADHD. I don't know what they have. But at the end of the day, they get too excited, bro. No, they do. And the thing is, yeah, it's like, bro, you can be happy about the win. I was happy about the win. We don't need to do this. Oh, Lewis Skelly. Now, all I'm seeing, instead of seeing news, yeah, about getting players in, all I'm seeing is news about, the celebration. Bro, I'm happy for your goal. I'm happy that we beat them. I'm happy about that. But at the same time, I can't go over the top. Best believe I've been seeing the 21 years of our demise. I'm at a point where I'm worn out about little moments. The moments I want is lifting trophies. That's it. This club has, I'm beyond it anymore, bro. Like, it's been so long, yeah, that these kind of things don't faze me. Now, I understand there's younger fans that are going to get excited. Do not get too excited, bro, because we didn't do what we needed in the transfer window. And while you, man, were off celebrating, oh, Lewis Skelly, oh, it's hilarious. Oh, it's hilarious. We didn't buy no one, bro. So we're still in a situation that we shouldn't be in. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm saying. But at the same time, yeah. But exactly, while you lot are celebrating all of that, the transfer window's ticking. Guess what? Boom. You know what I mean? Look into my eyes and run the eyes. Look into my eyes. You're under, like it's flipping Little Britain. And guess what? No striker, bro. No striker. While you lot are twerking about, oh, Lewis Skelly, bro, I'm beyond that, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care about all of this, bro. I don't care about all of this because this is, you know what it is? Yeah, it's smoke and mirrors. Oh, look at Lewis Skelly. Look over here. Look over here. Hello. Photo with auntie. Take a photo. Yeah, cheers. All of that, bro. I don't care about all of that. I don't care. I've gone through this enough times, bro. And if people think I'm negative, yeah, well, guess what? 21 years for a club that's supposed to be the third biggest club in England, yeah, is negative. So I don't know what positive I'm supposed to reach for. Do you know what I'm saying? We are 6 points behind in the title race. We bottled 8 points 2 seasons ago. 8 points ahead. We're 6 points behind, and we deem it that we don't need to do anything in the transfer window. That is negative, bro. We knew we needed a clinical striker. We don't address it in the summer. Don't let them just make it seem like we just need it for January. We didn't address it in the summer, and we didn't address it in Jan. And I'm supposed to be positive. Positive about what? You have to give someone something to be positive about. If you go into your bank account and you've got £0, can someone turn around to you and say, oh, just be positive? What's there to be positive about? Yes, we got the 3 points. What are we doing, though? Do you know what I'm saying? What have we addressed? What have we actually worked on? Oh, we're relying on the kids again. Like, we haven't done that before. Come on, it's boring, man. So as much as I'm happy with the win, I'm happy that the youngsters are showing this manager up because Ethan is better than Sterling, whether he plays on the wing or plays in the 10. He's better than Odegaard and he's better than Sterling, in my opinion. He's way more effective, way more direct. Lewis Skelly is better than Calafiori, better than Zinchenko, These youngsters are actually exposing how bad this manager is at his talent ID. I'm happy for that. I'm genuinely happy for that. But at the same time, I'm sorry, 21 years of me seeing this crap, yeah? This is the same rubbish I've been seeing. This is when we got Kim Kallstrom in January. This is the same crap when we got Wellington Silva in January. This is the same crap in 2015 when we got Peter Cech and said there's no quality in the market. This is the same crap, bro, that we've been doing, bro. I'm tired of it. And you, man, want me to just what? Don't gaslight me, innit? Don't gaslight me. Do you know what I mean? I know that this team has not done enough. And this is why the outcome, I know I'm going to be right. And when I'm right, I'm cooking all the top gooners, all of you. We're going to take it time after, bit by bit. Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to have their chance to be a thumbnail. And I'm going to cook you. Because I know that we ain't going to win nothing, bro. We're not. We're not. And if you want
I'm with you. Yeah.
If you want me to be happy, win me a major honor. Then you can spam the chat, Northside in the mud, negative, toxic, all of that, bro. And I'll be smiling because I got a flipping Premier League medal again, bro. Lifting the trophy. That's all it takes for me to be happy. I want a major honor, bro. 21 years, I don't think I'm asking for too much. I really don't think I'm asking for too much. Especially when you lot told me it took Klopp 4 years. It's now 5 years. But just be happy.
This is the thing as well. Like,
you're fucking cooking, man. Fair play.
The thing is, to stay humble makes it worse when you're playing Newcastle next in the second leg, 2-0 down at St James's Park. But then again, a lot of the Arsenal fan base are going to forget about that. Be like, oh, we beat City. It's calm. We're 6 points behind. Just beat City. We can take it into the rest of. Even though you're losing 2-0 to Newcastle, technically, you need to You need to get 3 goals at a ground where you've only got 1 shot on target in the last 2 years. And they're talking about stay dembele. And all this, this is the thing.
Exactly.
Bro,
if we get kicked out when we get kicked out to Newcastle, I don't believe that we're gonna beat them. If we get kicked out, if these man we don't beat Newcastle, I'm telling you right now, my neighbors are gonna evict me from my own house, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, everyone's getting cooked. Everyone is getting cooked at this club. Everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Mr. Burns up top as well, aka Cronky. Yeah, you're getting cooked as well. And your son that looks like the Tiger King, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, all of you are getting cooked, bro. Don't think you know that. Nah, real talk. I'm telling you right, I don't give a crap, bro. And then what I'm saying, kiss my black ass, because I've had enough of supporting this club being bums, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up on this crap. I didn't grow up like this. Nah, bro. Nah, trust me, it's sad because you know what? Yeah, I never can genuinely be happy, bro. I never can genuinely be happy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time we get a win, I'm like, oh yeah, but the bench ain't fixed, but this, but that. Reality hits me back, and I'm like, oh, bro, nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I don't care, bro.
Northside, please never change Northside. Please,
I'm never changing,
bro. You're about to put faces on shirts for the season, bro. I can't lie.
I have to respect the realism, man, because as much as I was saying, I get the moments and I get the day, in that whole monologue, I completely understand why it don't mean a damn thing to you. And I completely get it. Because the long term, it probably won't lead up to anything. And it's just a nice moment in a trophyless season. Again.
Yeah. Let's be real. Let's be real, yeah? You know the first season where Arsenal were competing with City for the title? They lost against them, yeah? They lost. City done double over Arsenal. Then the next season, Arsenal got points against City. And they were happy and cool, whatever. But what is the same thing that happened every season? Arsenal failed to reach their target. So it doesn't really matter about being the teams you're meant to compete with. You're meant to just win most of the games within the season to reach your target. So regardless of what happened, it's the same thing has happened. Second again.
Mike,
and it's going to happen again.
Let ask you lot, yeah? What was the target that Arsenal fans said, yeah? What was the target that Arsenal fans said at the start of the season? Can I ask all of you?
Major trophy. Champions League or Prem.
Yeah, win a trophy, no?
Win a major honour, yeah? Does any of you believe that Arsenal are going to win a major honour this season based on what you said? Nope. So what am I happy about?
I get.
Yeah.
I get.
That's
probably
fair.
All those vibes are just good in the moment. And then as soon as the moment's got... It's like I remember we won the FA Cup in 2018 against Man United. I was so gassed. I was like, I finally seen us lift. I think that was the second trophy I've seen Chelsea lift with my own 2 eyes, like live. And then as soon as I left the ground, I was like, oh, yeah, we finished 5th. Oh, fuck. I'm in the Europa. Oh, that's killed my vibe.
Ungrateful bastard.
Same thing. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Jay.
Bro, me and Jay have to sit here. I'm like looking at all those trophies behind him, like yo.
How much did I lift? I watched my team lift the cup and then I left the stadium and I was like, damn, we're fifth, brother.
Bro, you're wiping $2 bills, bro.
Was 18 years ago, bro.
Now, just for the show,
this is the Roman era, bro.
Just for the show, Lewis, take those medals down, please. Like you don't innit? Just take the medals down, bro.
Bro, these are here for my fans so they can all remember what we're meant to be as well. Because what worries me is in 5 years if I'm on your vibe and I'm like, yo, yeah, we battered this team, but I don't think we're gonna win nothing. So fuck. Like that scares the shit out of me. This is 2 years for me, and it feels fucking weird. Like, what do you mean I could go into 3 seasons without a trophy? Are you taking the piss? I ain't used to this. This is the longest trophy drought of my lifetime. Fuck that. And I get it's terrible compared to you lot. It's just Roman era. I have to maintain those standards. I have to. Roman gave us too much for me to ever accept less. And it's the same thing for Northside. You were there through the doubles. You were there when you were winning league titles and genuinely competing with world-class squads. You can't accept less. Neither can I. Jay, I'm sorry. You haven't got there yet.
Do you know what? It's all right, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all right because I like seeing my friends happy in it. So you get me. Your happiness is, you get me, the second-hand happiness, bro. You get me. That's all it is. And hey, Mike's has won a UCL.
I'm about to win a UCL.
And Northside, why are you upset? Your manager told you, bro. You won the English Super Cup twice. What are you upset for? You know what I'm saying? The community too. You know what I'm saying? You won the community plate and that. Come on, bro. Be happy, fam. You don't even look like a shield.
Yeah, how are we the last London team to win a fucking trophy? What has happened to this earth? How are we the last London team to win a trophy?
That's exactly
what's going on, bro?
Give me a couple months.
Hey, you better hope Sanchez doesn't get dropped to the Conference League squad, bro. You better hope Sanchez doesn't get dropped to the Conference League squad. You know, if
you know what? He could fuck that up for us. Let's not even get it twisted. If we don't win the Conference League, I need the whole starting 11 to go to Libya and take 50 lashes immediately.
Oh, I'm spinning the block if you're not done with the Conference League. I'm spinning the block instantly. I can't.
No, we deserve it. We deserve it.
Bro, like you could, like Joe Fiorentina there, yeah. They've lost the last 2 finals. If they imagine they get motivated, so finally get motivated to win the 3rd one. If they get there.
Bottle jobs.
Hey,
I won't respect anything about this football club if we don't win that Conference League. Nothing. That's when I'll turn full fucking toxic and everything. You have an open goal to give me a trophy. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. I want another medal at the end of the wall. At that wall at the end of the season. We have to. And even then, it's like I'm not going to do anything too mad. Just like UCL, all of that. Be shameless. We keep it stepping because we're meant to win this. Thank you for the Conference League. And as soon as we win, I hope I never see this Conference League again. Never again. Just complete the set.
At least be the only English team to win it, man. That's all I have. That's all I got, man. That's I need to be the only English team to have that, man. Because Tottenham got knocked out, Leicester, Villa, they've all been knocked out.
You still have the champions of Europe.
No. We forfeited. Yeah, we forfeited the Conference League. We didn't get knocked out. You
still lost a Mura and Vitesse, though. You're like 3rd in the group.
But you know, it's the history. I don't see the fire in the eyes of the players. I don't see the fire, the passion. 20 years, there's the honor, and they never want something.
Yeah, that was the best rant, bro. And you know what was extra better? It's broken English, bro, because it reminds me of my mum when she's on a monologue in Sainsbury's when it says 69p, yeah, and before it was like 4.99. You know what I mean? I was like, 69p. You tried to rob me. You know what I mean? They used to this here.
They're so angry they can't even process the English words anymore, bro. The English words aren't even processing anymore.
The translation is buffering. You know?
I start speaking the Spanish is long, bro.
I had a teacher like that in Spanish class in like year 7, yeah. But she was teaching Spanish, but she was French, and she kept she was teaching Spanish and French, but she was Italian. She just kept confusing the languages. Yeah, we just used to troll her. So she, instead of swearing at us in English, about to say the C word, she just swore at us in Italian instead. Like, that's when you just rattle with them the most when they start swearing in their own native language, man.
No, the
They
best
tried to
part
get a new one
about that
before.
interview, yeah, was the end where he said, "If you think the situation will change, oh, oh, believe me, it will not change. Thank you very much. Thank you very much." Got up and walked out. I Conte, I love you, bro. You're
Even
actually a legend.
even the way he corrected, yeah, the guy that was asking, the journal that was asking him, he's like, I have not seen it. I seen it. Not I have seen. I have not seen it.
Never in my career I'm not used to this.
We need aggressivity. And all
The
that.
78. He didn't even say
The
7th
figure
and
of the
8th.
manager.
I'm not used to this. The 78. Yeah, I seen the manager Tottenham have. You wish to disrupt the figure of the manager for this. Yeah, the history of this.
Every time you want to protect,
I swear you got every accent on lock, bro.
Bro, it's my mum, bro. It's my mum, bro. I see my mum turn around to the manager in Sainsbury's. I go, no, it's speaking to me like this, rude. That's it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Foreign parents are the
Yo,
best.
shout out Mumsy, man.
Yeah, bro. My mum learned, bro. Trust me. Yeah, I'm telling you, them Sainsbury's guys, they better put the prices right. If it's reduced, bro. Don't try and bump Mumsy, you know.
Real shit, bro. Hey, every single one of you hit the likes and sub to the panel. Again, link is in the description to everybody's channel. Jay, you guys got a clean sheet against the top goal scorers at home in the Prem. Got an away win, and to be honest, I thought you guys were a lot more like defensively minded than I usually expect. So, how was your thoughts coming out of that?
Well, if I'm being honest, yeah, that game was fucking boring. Oh my gosh, that was boring to watch. It was awful. But do you know what? I'm happy that it was boring because you know what? Andrew's always talking about, are you not entertained? Yeah, I'll be entertained when I'm higher up the table and I have a trophy at the end of the season. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the game, bro, I just want to take a minute, yeah? Northside, I know you called out Jed Spence, bro, but he cooked. I can't lie. He was brilliant. He
did well against him.
He was our best player, bro. His work rate is unbelievable. Like, yeah, you can see there's still a lot to be desired. He still needs to improve. Of course, I'm not nowhere near. I'm not gonna overgas him, and I still want to see him play. And you know, I want to see him play on the right hand side because he's been at left back the whole season. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way he's winning the ball back, overlapping Son, bringing Son into play, getting the ball into the box, like he's doing everything I want to see my fullback doing. But he's also defending as well, winning tackles, winning headers. That's what I want to see. And you mug, mate. If you know how to set the team up like this, why do you wait until we're battling relegation to just set us up defensively, bro? Why? Dear God, why? I can't stand it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Brentford were always going to try. I think they had 20 shots in the game. Like they were firing shots, but it didn't matter because they had 3 on target the whole game. So for me, all right, cool. You can take your shots. It don't matter if you have 20 shots and 17 of them fly out of the stadium. That don't mean shit to me. Cool. I can accept that. But I want to see better defensive performance. Archie Gray. You know, Archie, I can't lie. He's going to be a top player. Maybe not at Tottenham, but somewhere else, he will be a top player, bro. Because he's not even a centre-back. And he's our best centre-back. Make that make sense. He's not a centre-back. And he's
at his age as well. That's nuts.
Insane, bro.
And with the way you play. Obviously not this game aside, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. If he can translate the skills that he's picked up playing as a centre-back and use that as a DM, he might become one of the best DMs that this club's ever seen, bro. Genuinely. Like, he might unlock that Musa Dembele gene, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, my word, the way bro, I ain't seen him get dispossessed yet since he's been at Tottenham. I haven't seen him give possession away since he's been at Tottenham, barring that one back pass where technically Fraser Forster's a bum in it. So I don't really blame him. Another person who I think performed really, really well, Pape Sarr, man. Why does he do this? Every week it's 1 week. Like, this is my problem with my team. Why are all my younger players performing and none of the senior players are performing? Kulusevski, bro. Kulusevski. the amount of times this guy loses the ball, bro, is so annoying because you can just see the way he dribbles is so awkward. Like, it's so clunky. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks so, what's the word? Unorthodox. That's what it is. It doesn't look right. It looks odd. And when it works, it works. But he gives the ball away far too much. Son is finished. We need to sell him in the summer. I'm not going to lie. We have to move him on. If we're going to progress as a football club, we cannot have this sentiment FC. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I love my club more than I love any
Is it
player,
like
bro.
Dunner's depth as well? Or just... Well, he did not even got the... It depends on the wages as well, isn't it?
I mean,
Probably
to be
depends on what
fair,
he's
he's
on.
our highest paid player. He's not even on 200 grand a week. We'll talk about that. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I think we have to move past Son. The same way we had to move past Harry Kane. Do you know what I'm saying? The same way a lot of clubs have to move past players, bro. It happens. City had to move past Aguero. Do you get what I'm saying? They had to move on. There comes a time Madrid moved on from Ronaldo. Barcelona moved on from Messi. PSG moved on from Mbappe. It's not uncommon to see us. He's been here for 10 years. He's been a brilliant servant, but he's on the decline, and I don't want it to end bitter. Because I swear to God, if I see him fail another fucking step over, if I see him, fall to the floor from another step over, I'm going to lose my mind, bro. Because I'm used to seeing Son top bins. Now he's moving like P-Roll Werner. I don't call him Timo. His name's P-Roll Werner because he can't hit the ball off the ground. Disgraceful.
Man's in Werner conversation. Fair enough, man. Yeah. Time to go.
Yeah, and do you know what? I want to quickly say one thing as well, We are never getting our players back from injury, bro. Van der Ven is out again. He's out again, lads. He's out again, and it's looking like another long-term injury.
He ain't even played. What happened?
He played one game in the Europa League.
Oh, he got injured again.
And they told us
he on his Lavia
they
rock.
weren't going to rush him back. Gone. I'm telling you, he's going to have a very short football career if he stays at Tottenham. I'm being serious. As long as he's at this football club, he's going to have a very, very short football
career. Was he like fit before that Europa League game, or was it like the Chelsea match where you rushed him and Romero back?
He was fit. They said that he was ready to play. I said we shouldn't have started because it's flipping Elfsborg. Like, it's Elfsborg, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we've got Dragusin done his ACL. He's out for the rest of the season. So that's another injury we've got to add to the injury list. It just doesn't stop, bro. It just doesn't stop. So I don't even, like I said,
but now you got to look at the manager and the way that he's training the squad, because if you're getting injuries like at this sort of a rate throughout the season, and a lot of it can be looked at based on the style of play, you also have to look at the training. There's been the whole thing going around of Ange and the hamstring injuries that always seem to follow him whatever club that he's at. And you can tell based off the way you play, it probably fucks up your wide players.
19 hamstring injuries we've had since Ange has been here. 19.
That's not coincident. That's not a coincidence.
Come on. That's not unfortunate. Vicario breaking his foot and playing for 60 minutes against Man City, that's unfortunate. Dragusin falling over and doing his ACL, right, where it wasn't, he didn't even go in for a tackle. He just landed wrong. And you can see the moment he landed wrong, you knew straight away his ACL's gone. Because you can just see it. You can see it by the way they react. Bentancur getting a concussion against Liverpool, that's an accident. You can't sit there and put that on the manager. But when I'm seeing Richarlison, hamstring, Romero, hamstring, Van der Ven, hamstring, Odebert, hamstring, Werner, hamstring, it's getting ridiculous, bro. Udogi, hamstring. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we look at the transfer window, which I'm sure we're going to talk about, What the hell, man? Why do they always do this to me, bro? This club don't love me. I swear down. I feel like I'm getting cucked, bro. I feel like I'm dating a girl that's just cheating on me. And there's nothing I can do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how did I end up supporting this fucking club, bro? I'm so jealous, bro. I swear. I'm actually jealous, bro. Because
you can't be Chelsea.
I swear to you, if we beat Liverpool on Thursday and we go to that final and we win that cup, I am going to cry. I swear, I'm going to cry. Because you know why I'm gonna cry? And it's not even because we won the trophy, yeah. But it felt you have you ever been angry as a kid, yeah? You start bawling. You don't even know why you're bawling, yeah. You get sent to a room and you're just
Yeah.
You don't even know how to respond. You can't even talk. You're just like,
yeah, it's gonna be just like frustration. I'm just gonna be like, fucking, why did it take so long? But no, but I went on a little monologue. But back to the Brentford game, yeah. I was just impressed to see that we could grind out a win. And now we're 14th, but I'm not getting gas, bro. I'm not getting gas because we've got 2 cup games that are very important. Villa on Saturday away, which we have a good record at Villa Park. We smashed them 4-0 there last season. But and then the Liverpool game, which we don't have a good record at Anfield because we won there 5 times in 105 years. Just let that sink in.
do you think Andrews was actually preparing for that game? Maybe that's why he's been trying to be a bit more pragmatic because he knows you got to go to Anfield and you can't play the way you usually play over there. You're going to get bopped off the park.
I don't know. I feel like it's a mixture of the players, like Northside said with his team. I feel like it's a mixture of the players just saying, fuck it, bro. I'm tired of losing. Like, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being so open and so exposed week in, week out to the point where people...
They're going against the manager.
Yeah. I feel like they're starting to go against the manager a bit. I mean, I don't know who would organize that because we have absolutely no leadership. Do you know what I'm saying? We have a captain that cries when we lose to our fucking rivals, Chelsea, 15 games into a season at full time. That's our captain. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got James Maddison, who ain't even in the squad, injured. Romero, they told us he would be ready for this Brentford game. He weren't there. So I'm assuming that they're going to try and bring him back for the Liverpool game. Like, it's just, I'm just a bit like, I don't know, man. I'm a bit indifferent. But if there's one thing I will say is that Ange is never going to change, bro. And we're stuck with him until the end of the season. That's for sure, isn't it? We're stuck with him. So I just have to, all I can do is just back the club, innit? Back the team. They need
to get a chance to get you to the final, innit?
Yeah, back Ange. Ange till the end. That's what they're saying on Twitter, bro. Do you know? Ange Hive. That's what they're saying. Ange till the end, guys. I'm Anging until we die.
Till the end.
Yeah, until we get into the fucking championship. Dickheads, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You're in a circle now where, like, that, you know, your manager's won that one game where it's delayed him getting sacked by at least like 5. I've been there millions of times because he could be on the verge and then he wins that one game just to keep him afloat. And then, like, oh, we can't sack him after a win and all that. Yeah, you can. Especially, like, if you won this game, you went out in the cups or whatever, or you go out to Liverpool and you still got Villa on the weekend. Now you can still sack him because you could be like, oh, I went out in this cup, but we need a manager to get us through the other cup. So let me sack him now, and then we can try and, like, go for the FA Cup because as much as you're in a relegation battle, like, there's 3 teams that are going to be worse than my team and your team and United, but it's still nuts. I'd focus on the cup and, like, try and grind results out in the Premier League sort of thing for the rest of the season. Like, forget style of play, forget identity right now because you guys can't even hold a starting 11 together right now. Like, you've got that Danso guy, you've got that Tell guy, but they need to come and settle in and go into a side that's struggling. So it's going to be hard for them to kind of settle in sort of thing, especially if both of them are loan, then I guess they join permanently in the summer. But that's it. Like, I feel like for you, like with Archie Gray, I feel like once your defenders come back, I agree with you with Archie Gray because I've been watching him since last year with Leeds. Like, he was playing right back last year a lot. And yeah, he hasn't really played centre back until he was in pre-season with you guys. But as a midfielder, could be one of the best of this generation coming through. But then you've got like senior players sinking out, even like 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds that are stinking it out compared to what Archie Gray could do in midfield, even in the 6 or the 8. If you don't trust him in the 6 right now, like, play him in the 8, he can still distribute the ball like forward. He's still driving the ball, still retain the ball very well under pressure. Like, you've got to trust in some of the younger players that you have and, like, build around the experience that you actually trust, the few experienced players that you might like. But the Bergvals, the Grays, etc., like even the Jed Spencers needs to come in for Pedro Porro, in my opinion, permanently at right back for the rest of the season because I'll be honest, I think Pedro Porro is one of the most annoying players to watch in the Premier League. Like, just from a neutral, even like taking the Tottenham hate aside, this guy just shoots from angles where he knows he's not going to score. It's like spamming a long shot
and he's always fucking smiling. Stop smiling, bro. Man looking like Brian from Family Guy, bro. Stop Stop smiling, bro. Every time my man's slapping it into Rose's head and he's running back looking at the camera with his fucking veneers doing. Stop smiling, bro. I'm tired of Porro. Nah, because you know what? When we brought Porro in, yeah, I watched a bit of him at Sporting, yeah, and I was like, bro, under Conte, he could bang. He could actually pop under Conte. Like he could be put. Yeah, I don't mind. But seeing him play in a back four, I swear to God, bro, it's so awful because he's always out of position and he's not trying to be like Pep, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? He's taking it one step further. He's not inverting one fullback. He's doing both of them now. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's just got both the fullbacks fucking inverting. Do you know what I'm saying? So Porro's always out of position. Sometimes Porro's centre forward. I've got a snapshot, yeah. Porro is at it's in the Arsenal game as well. Arsenal are on the break and Porro's at centre forward. What are you doing there, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, sometimes I
don't
come
laugh
back
too
to
much.
my yard.
Cucurella covers like 4 positions for us.
Bro, sometimes I come home from work and I see my cat on the top of my cupboard and I'm like, what are you doing there? It's the same with Porro. What are you doing there? Just go back to where you're meant to be. Defend. And it's not like we've got wingers, yeah, that cover their fullback. You know how sometimes Saka will get back and he will defend. He'll do the dirty work, the dog work. But fucking Brennan Johnson, he don't defend. He can't even go forward. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we could sell Porro in the summer, sell him. There's so many better right backs out there right now that we can go and get. Sell him, bro. Sell him. And Romero, sell him as well. He can go. I'm sick of Romero, but he can fuck off as well, bro.
He's a head loss version, bro.
I don't blame. It's too much risk. But I'm surprised to hear that. Usually I see a lot of Spurs fans defending Porro in spite of all of it, but I guess maybe you've had enough.
They defend him more than he fucking defends for us, bro. Like it's stupid. Stop defending the guy, bro. He's always out of position. His decision making is absolutely terrible. Like Mike said, ever since he scored that goal in the FA Cup against Burnley, you know that goal where he won the tackle and he absolutely walleyed it into the top corner. Ever since he scored that goal, this guy thinks he's Roberto Carlos. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy thinks he's Roberto Carlos, fam. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Yeah. You're Robert Clark. Robert Clark, you're not Roberto Carlos. Do you know what I'm saying? You have no flair. Just relax, bro. Do the basic thing. The teams that thrive have the footballers that do the basic things. Forest, they're not doing anything special right now. They're set up in a low block. They hit teams on the break. They don't have players that are trying to do 5,000 step overs and running into dead ends and running down tunnels. What do? They just win the ball back. They look for Elanga. They look for Hudson-Odoi. They pin Chris Wood. It's simple. It's very, very simple. Even Liverpool, what are they doing? They're just doing, they're doing what Liverpool do. They're doing what Liverpool do. Press you, win the ball back, score the goals. We're just all over the place. I don't know if we're going to sit back. I don't know if we're going to press. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Because you've got 5 players pressing. Then for some reason, you've got our fucking centre-backs just sitting on the halfway line, dawdling. Like, we're just so open. So this team right now, I swear to you, I'm not going to be happy until we're above 10th and we're in the final of one of the cups, bro. I swear to you, I'm not getting happy about nothing. No, I don't even care. I'm sorry, bro.
The fact that 10th is even the target is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
You see my thing, it's road to 40 points.
There was a line you said 10 minutes ago where it's like, I'm 14th, but I'm not going to get too gas. And I just thought, rah. That's crazy.
We still haven't passed our points tally from the first 10 games of last season. Let me just let that sink in.
How many points are you off that?
1 or 2 from passing it. Because we won the other. See what I
want to say you might get that next game, but
and then
who do you
one
have?
more thing,
Man United.
Daniel Levy is a clown.
Maybe.
You mean you can put a 70 million bid on Guehi? So now you want to be chucking down money. Now you want to chuck down money, yeah? But when we needed a good striker, like when we finished 5th,
Didn't you guys inquire about Garnacho too?
Yeah. We're a disgrace, bro. Rejected all window. Everyone rejected us. Everybody. We put 70 million down for Palace's best centre back, thinking they're gonna sell their best centre back the day before the window shuts.
Also, the fact that you lot want Disassi, you lot need to sack whoever you're scouted. I don't think I've ever seen a transfer move that doesn't suit a team more than Disassi to Tottenham. That brother will get a hamstring injury in 15 minutes, and it won't even be from running; it will be by turning. How the hell does he suit Ange Ball?
Notice how West Ham, Tottenham, and Arsenal do the exact same thing on the transfer window. They bid for players they know they're not going to get. So Tottenham know it. Like the Tottenham hierarchy know they're not going to get Gay on the last day. West Ham, like David Sullivan knows he's not going to get Duran from Villa. The Arsenal hierarchy know they're not going to get Watkins from Villa either. But they bid for them to say, we tried. We tried. They all do the same thing, bro. Like you'll never get a Gay. Like
ours is different. Like we will just brief the day after that we tried to do things. We tried to get Tell, but it was too late. What else? What was the other one? Where was the other one? There was another one on us. Yeah, Murillo. Well, we tried to get Murillo, but they refused to consider anything. Why is it only dropped now?
Because he's signed a new deal 2 months ago.
I wonder why they're not gonna fucking like consider it. They're literally 3rd or 4th or whatever. Like there's common sense though. Like even if he didn't sign a contract, of course they're not gonna consider it. They're not gonna sell him for anything in January if they can't replace him properly. They recruit well. It's their best. It's their best defenders. One of their best players in the whole squad. They're not gonna consider it, bro.
And then we brought in another this Tell guy. Everyone's gassing him up. Yeah. Oh, he's the next big thing. He's the next big thing. What about now? Bro? I want players for the now. I don't care about the future. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I want now. When I'm in the shower, yeah, I don't think about what I'm going to eat before I think about what I'm going to put on after I get out of the fucking shower, bro. One step at a time. Think about now. We're drowning. This club, these men think we're too big to go down. I've clocked it. That's where it is. These lot think that we're too big of a club to go down. Let me tell you something, you fools, yeah? We are not too big to fucking go down. We are not too big to go down. We aren't. Because the way we lose games is ridiculous. That form guide doesn't lie to you. And everyone will say, it's the injuries. You know, it's the fucking injuries. It's the injuries. We lost to Ipswich with our full-strength team. At home. Was it the injuries then?
But if it's the injuries, this is what I don't get about fans, yeah? They want to talk about injuries, and it's the same with Arsenal. Why don't you kick up a fuss when the transfer window's open then?
Exactly.
If you feel like the team is so light, why don't you actually kick off when the team can actively make a change to change that? But you'll wait and then say, but injuries. Okay, but what's the point complaining now when the window's over? When you have the chance to make your voices be heard, you lot don't want to. Arsenal going in for Cunha, that's off the back of not only the journalists, but the fans. No matter where you stand on the manager, the fans saying this and that. But the thing is, they ease off. As soon as we put a stupid bid, because obviously the club see, we better go for a striker, because whether you're Arteta in, Arteta out, everyone's saying we better get a striker. Let's put a bid for Cunha. 60 M's. Why didn't we go for Gyökeres? We ain't got the money for Gyökeres. But half that money gets you Santiago Jimenez. So what's the excuse, bro? There's always a form of excuse. When there's other options out there, you may say, but is he that great? Well, is Sesko that great? Because man are gassing up Sesko, and that guy ain't putting up numbers in the Bundesliga.
I think Jack should have got more numbers than him.
He's shit, man. Every time I watch him, we miss a chance.
These are the same fans that call for the board to go. They call for the owners to leave. Kroenke out, Levy out. But you won't flip. But you sit there and make excuses for them not signing players every fucking transfer window, man.
We need to do a protest marathon. That's what we need to do. I'm doing a protest. We need to do a protest marathon, yeah? We'll start at the Emirates. Then we'll go down to Tottenham's ground. Chelsea's ground.
We can do it around the 4 of us, bro. We can do it around the 4 of us.
Territory, but we just want our clubs to be better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come as some conflict special, man. Why not?
United against shit owners. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I actually think the man that would just allow it. You know, they'd be like, go through.
You know what? We'd be able to try and get other guys on us, with us, because we've got our own little platforms. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Still, the way this season's going, I feel like I'm probably going to be owners out by the end of the season. You know where you guys all stand. Mike's I'm assuming your owner's out too.
I've been the owner out for 14 years.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same fucking boat. We're all sick of our owners.
West Ham want their owners gone.
We've been the owners gone. We've been owners gone.
Yeah,
but it's just because we bro. Do you not remember the corner flag situation? Ran all the way and put the corner flag in the middle of the pitch. We threw coins at them, bro.
You know what it is? Because you ain't big six. You just don't get spoken about.
He just doesn't get spoken about.
Us at Newcastle used to be like Mike Ashley versus David Sullivan. Who's worse? We always used to debate that all the time. Like,
but do you know what pisses me off is the amount of money we generate, bro. The amount of money we generate is absolutely. You know, our stadium is a money printing machine. Like, I swear, it's ridiculous. We've just booked Beyonce for 4 more days this summer, blood. 4 Rolling Stones. Do you know what I'm saying? It's madness, the amount of money.
That's all Levy's thinking about.
Exactly. And you can't tell me we can't use 75 million to go and get a Gyökeres, fam, and put him on 250 a week. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't say that we can't go and get a Bastoni or a Schlotterbeck. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know Gyökeres is on like 30k a week. All you need to do is give him 120. You don't even have to up it to 200.
There you go.
Jay, I was
another one. He was on 30k a week. No one did nothing.
We've got the lowest wage bill percentage to revenue made. I think it's like 42%. Like it's insane. It's insane, bro.
Bro, Jay, I was at your stadium last week. Like, I went past your stadium, and I was like, I've never actually like been like anywhere near it. And I was looking at it, and I was like, Tottenham are just as advertised as much as Formula One on the stadium. Like the logo, even the logos itself, it's just advertised as a neutral stadium. It's like Tottenham do play here. Formula One is here. The concerts are here, but it's not like it's a football stadium featuring Formula One and Beyonce and whatever and concerts that. No, it's like all just an entity. It's not even a football club anymore.
Like Mally said, bro, soon the Lakers will be playing at the stadium, bro. Do you get me? Man will see LeBron James and them, man, at the fucking stadium, man. It's a joke. And guess what? In a couple weeks' time, Saracens are playing there. A fucking rugby team.
I heard WWE might be there in a few years.
So, do you know what's mad? A rugby team has lifted a cup in our stadium before us. Before the football team, a rugby team has lifted a cup in that stadium. Are you taking the mick out of me, bro?
Jay, all I'm saying is don't let WWE get there before you lot lift the trophy at that ground. I will go there with a title belt just to take the piss.
If I see
just to take the piss.
I show Speed or Logan Paul at my football club, G. That is when I know we're finished. That's when I know, I'm gonna start watching champion. I'm gonna find a champion. You know what? I'm gonna start supporting Dagenham and Redbridge, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
It can be with me.
You get me? Support the local. Support the local.
Yeah.
Or I might start supporting Barnet. That's what I might do. I might start going to Barnet games. But I'm not doing it no more. I'm done.
I'm glad you didn't say QPR. Fuck QPR.
Oh, Barnet. That's a sorry existence. That is a miserable existence, bro.
Facts,
do you know what I'm saying? Bun QPR. I've
been waiting years for them to get serious and come up to the Prem, and like they can't even get out the fucking championship relegation scrap.
Yeah, same with Millwall, bro. Fucking rest in piss, bro. Shout out Millwall.
Hey, fuck Millwall too. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Millwall.
Rest in fucking
I like Palace, man. I can't lie. I do like Palace.
Palace is
I like Palace. Fulham. I know Fulham are your rivals. I like Fulham as well. You know what I'm saying? The posh.
Fulham, it's QPR for me. Like Fulham, Brentford. They're
not. Fuck Palace, man.
I don't mind them. Like we little bro them a couple of times a season.
Fuck
we
Palace,
keep
Palace,
QPR is a genuine rivalry with Chelsea. That shit is heated. That's why I want them to come up. That's a West London derby, not Fulham. Fulham is just dead. It's dead. Like, that win they had at our ground is the biggest moment we've had between us in 20 years. It's dead.
Bro, I went to Craven Cottage one time and they scored, and I heard someone say, yes. Oh, wow, they scored. I knew for a fact. I felt like I was watching a cricket game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know when it's an away derby and you can go in colours and you don't even get dirty looks. It's all right, cool, I'm serious.
They'll talk to you. They'll make conversation with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They'll start.
They'll come up to you after the game and be like, "Fair play. You're the better team." Okay.
Do you know what? There's always the fans that are just a lovely bunch, bro. Like the Newcastle fans. I love the Newcastle fans, innit? Anyone
the scouts at Everton. Everton's always a lot.
And the Everton fans as well. They're nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some fans I feel bad for them because it's like your club will never be anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Your club will never be anything, innit? So it's like, I feel bad that this is your existence, bro. But you're a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? So I won't take the piss. You're cool, so I won't take the piss. My existence is sorry, innit? But I've at least seen one trophy in my life. One.
I can't lie, that was the right message, wrong messenger. I can't lie.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
That's me and Jay.
Hey, listen, when you're down in the mud, you can talk to the rest of the peasants in the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't kill a man that's dead, man. That's why when everyone tries to me, like, bro, I've been dead for 14 years.
Who's got the most pennies?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly, man.
Bro,
I've been dead
my
for 14
best
years.
recent moment was crying when we got to the Champions League final and then crying when we lost it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay, I can't lie. That day I was celebrating with the Liverpool fans, man. I know what it feels like to live Champions League, bro. I was in Watford, bro. I was celebrating. They all thought I was the Scouser. I was so gassed, bro. I was in the Mandem. You know when you get them little booths in those kind of pubs where they like got the projector and everything. I was like, yeah. And then when they went, I was like, yeah. Bro, I was so happy, bro. One of the happiest days of my life.
That's the most chill final I've ever seen because I arrived just late. As soon as I walked into my mate's yard, handball penalty. I was like, "Yep, Tottenham, cool, we're fine." I'm gonna go.
I was just laughing for the rest of the final. I know we didn't win a trophy. I don't care, bro.
But could you imagine if we had won that final? How different this? I might be a different person. Like I might be a more optimistic Tottenham fan. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact that we lost that, and then not only that, but then we sacked Jose before the final. You know when I heard that he got sacked. I nearly got into a fight with my brethren. I nearly got into a fight because he kept putting the phone in my face, laughing. Yeah, he kept putting it, and I took his phone and dashed it. I said, "You taking a piss? Did they just sack this man before a final?" Then I'm watching the camera.
And they tried to do it to hide it under the Super League and everything. They were bare sly about it.
Daniel Levy, you know what I'm saying, man? That's right.
That's breaking up friendships in that.
Yeah, because that stadium, when it makes noise, it's loud. Like anyone who's been there knows. Yeah, when it is actually rocking, it's loud.
Yeah,
bro.
it's good.
But it's like, bro, I would take the old White Hart Lane for it and some trophies over this stadium and nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? I miss that old White Hart Lane. That place was a scary place to go to if you was a rival fan. Like, I don't care what team.
One of my biggest regrets not getting to do an away game at that ground. Never got to do it.
That place, you couldn't walk down Seven Sisters Road, bro. You could not walk that. They had to be police escorts. Now there's just American fans there, bro. And you've got the fans that come over, the Son fans.
I'm walking like hoodie down all the way to Seven Sisters.
It's fuck.
Fairs. Before it would be Wembley and I'd still go hoodied up. Because I know what Spurs fans are on. I remember one of the guys I was working with at an old channel, he got a fucking bottle dashed at him just when he went to get groceries.
When they get nasty, they get nasty, fam.
No,
so a fan base that haven't seen fuck all yet.
we won the league at White Hart Lane, so
Hey, Northside, bro. Hey, Northside. I know what you're trying to get that.
That's the only things. These are the things I got to hold on to. You get me? Because boy, it's a long time. Bro.
This is why I hope we get you lot in the final. Like I hope we get you lot in the final because if we beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, Northside, you better put that link out in your chat immediately for that reaction, bro. Because I will be there with my sunglasses, and they won't be the.
We're not bad. We're not bad though. Like Wembley and that, we're not bad. You know. To be fair.
No, you're not, man. But I feel like Ange, man.
You get me?
He said he always wins something in his second season. But I don't know. I feel like that Europa League, man. United aren't winning that. Let's be real, man. Then United aren't winning that shit.
No, I think Bilbao get it.
They're
not
even going to get
North London final would rock though. North London final, even for even for everybody else that ain't involved, you know, it's going to be pure, bro. It's going to be anarchy, bro.
As a neutral, I need that. I'm
too much for here.
Winning a trophy.
I'm too much for here.
Look at these peasants fighting over these. What is this?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Someone wins a trophy before me, but ultimately, I'm just here to pick the bones over whoever loses.
I hear that.
That's what he is.
I'm fucking too much of a hater for that. I'm too much of a hater, bro. I can't have either one of them being happy. I don't care, man. I need both of them.
Wait. Also, fans and West Ham fans actually quite get along.
No, but do it is, yeah. It's nothing to do with West Ham. I just hate your fans. I grew up with Arsenal and Man United fans in my school constantly just mocking me. So I'm like, fuck you lot, bruv. Just that's all it is. Just fuck you lot. Because we were shits as well. We had Avram Grant, bruv, in school. I had Avron Grant. And we were 20th. And just Man United fans and Arsenal fans just mocking me. If you weren't West Ham fan in my area, it was a Man United fan or Arsenal fan. That's how it was in my school. That's why I hate them
Bro,
both so
every
much.
day I thank the good Lord that I was a child during the Roman era. Basically untouchable. It was just the United fans.
Yeah.
Just fuck the United fans and we move.
You know what? I had to tell people I didn't watch football. I had to tell people I didn't watch football for like the first 9 months of my fam. In primary school, it didn't matter, innit? Because most people in the area that I moved to from Tottenham, they all support West Ham and that anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? Or Leyton Orient, for example. They didn't support any of the big team. Obviously, you'd have a few Arsenal fans, but it was mainly West Ham fans. You know what I'm saying? So I could actually sit there and say, yeah, I support Tottenham. But secondary school, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, that was it, bro. If you supported Liverpool, them man would think you're weirdo. I can't lie. They'd think you're weird as fuck. They look at you like, bro, are you okay? Are you being neglected at home? Like, is everything all right, fam? Do you know what I'm saying? These times they had Martin Skirtle and that. You get me? Lucas Leiber.
Yeah, legit. Like in my school. In my schools, legit. Like obviously, I went to school like Redbridge and like around like East London and stuff, like Essex and stuff. Like this is the thing. Like primary school and secondary school, it was mainly West Ham, Man United, and Arsenal. If you was a Chelsea fan or Liverpool fan, they'd be like, "Huh? What do you mean you don't support either Man United, Arsenal, or West Ham?" Because that's why it was. It was only them 3 clubs. But that's why like I would just listen to the footballing conversation. If they caught me smiling, and one of them getting banned, it's just like, "Don't you support West Ham?" Like instantly, "Oh, fuck off, man. You don't even know who you're talking." I just smiled.
Man, I had to remind you for a sec. Yo, you're a West Ham fan, bro. You're not allowed to smile. Don't do that.
Bro. It's like, bro, you win 3 times a year. I'm like, fuck off, man. I just wanted to fight everyone.
Cry when you won that Conference League. Be honest.
No, joy. As I don't know. I'm not human, bro. I don't cry. So I don't do.
Nah, man. See, you're even ungrateful as well.
No, that's the thing. No, Jay. When we scored, I just stood still for like 20 minutes. Like, end the game, bro. End the game. I need to celebrate. End the game because when we scored the win, I was like, just end the game now. I stood. I froze. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I realized I'm not.
Couldn't believe you were in the lead.
Just said end the game.
I knew because I thought we'd win the Conference League anyway. But it's just actually winning it was mad. Because like when it was like the final whistle,
I got sacked on the day you won the Conference League. I remember it vividly. I got sacked from my old job. I got sacked because I said, "Fuck!" I screamed bare loud, and my manager said, "No," because we had the game on. And Bowen scored, and I said, "No, bro."
That's when I realized I'm not human.
What a fucking killjoy.
Bro, that's when I realized I'm not human though. Because if I didn't cry at that, I'm not gonna cry at fucking anything, bro. Like that's I didn't cry at that. I just stood there frozen, bro. I was like, fucking. I just got pissed afterwards in my house.
All I'm saying is, don't let us win the Europa League, innit? Because I'm gonna be a different man, bro. I'm gonna be flexing on all of you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel like super hot fire, blood. You know what I'm saying?
This is why the medals are on the wall.
Don't worry. Because when I have my
I'll send you the link to the website. I'll get you so you can get your own one. So I'll send you that one over.
If you think I'm going to be on the internet,
Tottenham 5 stars on GTA and that. Don't worry. When I get my first star, you will know, fam.
We have a whole plaque for that one trophy. Bro. I'll rate it.
If you think I'm going to be on the internet when Tottenham wins something, you are dead wrong. I'm flying to the furthest country possible. Like, what do you mean?
I'm going North Korea and that.
Yeah, I'm going North Korea, bro. I'll be in the war, bro.
Because they haven't won much. It's Arsenal. If Arsenal win anything major, I'm off.
Yeah. If these man win anything other than an FA Cup, because I can accept the FA Cup, that's their trophy, innit? But if they win the Champions League, which is never going to happen, let's be real, or they win the Premier League, bro, that's it. I'll
send Northside a personal message. I'll send Lee a personal message and Troops, and then no one message me.
And I'm gonna start.
I'm on Do Not Disturb.
I'm gonna start the message with Dear Northside. It's been a pleasure speaking to you over these years.
I'm gonna pretend.
Now you're on mute, bro. I hear it.
Like it's long, man. Like I'm just gonna turn my phone off and then not talk about it. I don't care, man. I can't put up with that. I can't even put up with Arsenal fans now. Let alone when they're fucking winning.
Bro, because the next day in London is just gonna be a sea of reds. Whatever the weather is, I can't be bothered.
Even my area, bro.
Can't be bothered.
You see, Arsenal fans in my area are so fucking shameless. When they signed Declan Rice, they got all the Arsenal shirts up, bro. Like, I went out in my area, just saw bare Arsenal fans. I'm like, where were your shirts when we beat you lot? When we beat you lot, I didn't see any of you outside.
When they won the FA Cup against us in 2020, it was so loud all around London. It was mental. I remember I was with my ex. I brought her back to my yard, right? And like we were getting to it as you usually do and all that. I swear I heard outside my house, Aubameyang, and it just went.
That would have killed the whole vibe.
Yep, I was like, yo, we're going bed. We're going bed.
That's enough.
Like, if I go to bed, I'm calling you Uber. You got.
I can't be bothered, innit?
Uber driver pulls up in the Arsenal shirt, like it's dark, man. It's dark.
Because the first thing I thought when I heard that, I just thought Anthony Taylor. I'm like, nope. Good night. Good night.
You got
Sorry.
blocked by Arsenal, bro.
Literally. In terms of trophy and that shit, but
one day we'll win a trophy. One day.
Hopefully,
Maybe
I'm
my
dead.
son will have a son. You never know, fam. You get me? Maybe I might be a grandparent before we win before we win a trophy. But hey, I'm here.
Yeah, I hope I'm not allowed to see that shit, man. I can't be asked for that. Like, I don't want to be alive when Tottenham win shit, bro. Fuck, man. That's what this all like. The conference league's all I got, bro. Let me have my fucking years of life, man. We ain't winning shit again. So let me take Tottenham down.
We'll be bums. We can be bums together, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Two cheeks of the same arse cheek. You know what I'm saying? We can both celebrate our one trophy together, bro. Do you know what
I know when you're winning that, you are not like joining with me, bro. I know I'm gonna get caught. I know everyone's.
You know what? It's not you that I'm after, bro. It's Arsenal fans. I'm gonna be like, where's your Europa heritage, eh? No European heritage, eh?
Won't that be your second Europa League?
Yeah.
Third?
It's a third.
You got two Europa.
I think we've won two. Oh no, we
swear it was
one actually.
I thought it was one.
You got two European trophies, but I swear it was. I think you got a cup. I think you got a Cup Winners' Cup and a Europa. I think. That's it.
I think it's two. I think this would be our second Europa League. Yeah. Because I see the.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you got 3 European trophies. Fucking hell.
Heritage, yeah? Heritage.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I see TNT tweet out at the start of the campaign, who's gonna win it again? And our name was there, Son's picture was there. I'm thinking, don't need to toot my own horn, but I mean,
no, I didn't think that. I had you lot down as 2 first. Fucking
people tell us we don't win any trophies. I'm like, bro, stop this. Daniel Levy don't win any trophies. Stop saying
you just got to add in our lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah. Just say you haven't seen us win any trophies. You know what I'm saying? You get me? We win shit. We win shit. Historic shit. Old shit.
Go in the fucking museum or some shit.
Bro, even we were good back in the day. They're falling apart, G.
Right, even we were good back in the day. Even we have got Cup Winners' Cup and we got FA Cups. We got 3 FA Cups.
Northside. This is why, though, if Arsenal win a major trophy, I'll give him a personal message because it's going to mean a fucking lot to him, and I get that. 3 man, I'll message, and the rest, everyone can fuck off. I ain't even saying shit to you, man. Like, there's your trophy. I won't even congratulate you fuckers.
No, I won't congratulate no one. I hate them. I can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
Trust.
Yeah, neither can I. I'm not on the internet, bro. As I said, I'm not on the internet. You're not finding me anytime. Just on my channel, and that's it. You can't. I'm not reading the comments. I'm not reading shit, bro. I'm not reading.
I said no message to Igal. I'll block his number, bro. Big up to Igal. I'll block his number. Straight up. I'll tell Sam I ain't about the A-list
fans that I would block if we won a trophy as well, fam. Because they're kind of, I told you, my manager, my gaffer, and shut up.
Apologize to Levy and all that shit.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna be singing Levy in, and that. Do you know what they were chanting at the Brentford game? We're staying up. They're chanting in the Brentford game. We're staying up.
Oh, I've been there. 22-23, we were doing that.
I've been there every year.
Bournemouth away when we got 40 points in May. That was the whole thing through the 90 minutes. That and how shit must you be? We're winning away. I'm sure you had that one as well.
Oh, we've done that millions of times. We still do that now.
You were probably doing that yesterday.
Yeah, probably.
We're so bad. We chant, let's pretend we scored a goal. I was at Liverpool away when they smashed us 5-0, yeah? We was all in the stands pretending that we scored, bro.
Oh, you was there for that game?
Yes, bro.
I've seen that before.
Yes.
Fucking hell, you weren't lying.
my
You
dad
really
was
are
looking at
home
me like
away,
this.
home and away. Fair.
Shall I tell you exactly what he said? He said, "This is exactly how he sounded. Yeah. Hello, sir, boss. Get up. We'll leave right now. Get up. We're leaving. No. We're leaving. No. Get up. He clapped me in front of everyone, bro. But I was just vibing. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know we were 5-0 down, but these men were happy about something, and I wanted to feel that as well, bro. I wanted to be happy as well. I wanted to cheer as well, fam. I wanted to get involved. Man's telling me, get up. We have to leave right now, boss. We have to leave, sir. Jamar, we have to leave. We can't stay as a boss. We have to leave. We not watch this no more. Tired of this, man.
That is nuts. I've seen that video like 10 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is
swear,
crazy.
Fam, man. That guy's funny, man. He put me through a life of misery supporting his team, yeah. But you know what? He does love Tottenham, innit? So you gotta.
Big up to
listen
him,
to
man.
my mum, bro. I'd be feeling like Lewis right now. If I listened to Mumsy, me and Lewis would be matching medals in the background right now. You get me?
Bro, you could have been Chelsea.
My mum's a Chelsea fan, bro.
You still can. That counts. Follow the family.
Bro, both of my parents are West Ham.
We'll get you a Chelsea shirt, blue, all of that shit.
Do you know what I'm saying, blood?
Enjoy life a bit more.
My mom's got
you missed the whole Roman era.
In that time. You know what I'm saying? She loved Jose Mourinho. She was calling me the special one for 8 months of my life, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, man? Big up Mumsy though, man. Come on.
Bro,
yeah, shout out Mumsy.
Both of my parents are West Ham fans, bro. I didn't have a choice. They just went like this. Yeah, bro. I just got fucking. Like,
nah, my dad was neutral, so I just picked the local one. And for me, Chelsea blue, favorite color, run me that.
I just got.
I caught life. I caught fucking life. Thank God.
Bro, both of my family.
If I lived in North London, fuck, I'll be depressed. I'd be so depressed.
Bro, like both of my parents are West Ham fans. Both of my families are West Ham fans. There's only like one Arsenal fan in my family, and that's it. That's my auntie. She don't even watch football anymore. She don't even watch it anymore. I don't even know what the score was. She don't care. She don't give a fuck about football.
But because most of my family's not from England and that, all of them support like foreign teams, innit? It's only the family that live in England that support like English teams. Like my family's mad scattered in that. Some in the Caribbean, some in Spain, some in Portugal. It's all mad scattered. So like these man, whenever I go to visit my family in Spain or wherever I go, yeah, I go there in a Tottenham shirt and they just chuckle when I walk through the door. I've never got into a cab at the airport, yeah. Ask the taxi driver how much it is, yeah, in Spanish and that. Man's asking him, puedo pagar con tarjeta, asking him, do you take card and that, yeah? Man's looking back at me. man looked back and said, I'm just sitting there.
Oh my God.
So man asked me, am I depressed? I said, un poquito. You know what I'm saying?
You, man, big up to every single one of you, man. This show has been fucking hilarious, man. For the last time, sub to every single one of the man them in here. You guys who have been locked in, I swear none of you have a single damn excuse. Everybody sub to Mikez, everybody sub to Jay, everybody sub to Northside. I've got to jump off because I've got to head over to Chelsea Fan TV. Next shift is coming straight through. But you guys don't go anywhere because I'm sending everyone over to Northside. Northside's about to go live. So more Arsenal talk with the Newcastle game in mind. So everybody head over there. Mikez, I'll redirect from the Chelsea Fan TV stream over to you. And big up everybody. Like, subscribe, head over to Northside. None of you hit the X button. Up the Chelsea.